This afternoon, two suspects involved in two separate deadly crashes following pursuits with the Georgia State Patrol were scheduled to appear in Recorder's Court. Tyrone Vaughn is facing 16 charges stemming from an April 21st pursuit with the GSP, including murder and homicide by vehicle. He entered a not guilty plea on all charges. Vaughn is being represented by criminal defense attorney William Biddy. Vaughn's vehicle crashed into a Buick. The driver of the Buick was injured and is partially paralyzed. According to Muskogee County Coroner Buddy Bryan, the passenger of the Buick, 46-year-old Veronica Shipp, was pronounced dead at the hospital. Corporal Jonathan Nelms, out of Post 34 with the Georgia State Patrol, was involved in the pursuit. He says it started over illegal window tinting.
During the pursuit, the driver failed to maintain the lane of travel, crossed over into the oncoming traffic, forcing traffic off the roadway, failed to stop at a stop sign, failed to stop at a red light, and I was beginning to terminate the pursuit. I noticed up ahead smoke in the air. I proceeded on to the location where I seen the smoke, and as I come over the hill crest, I observed the crash.
For the bondable offenses, Chief Recorder's Court Judge David Ranieri ordered nearly $10,000 in bonds. Vaughn was ordered to be held without bond on the charges of murder and homicide by vehicle. The case was bound over to Superior Court. The suspect in a second deadly crash just days after the first one waived his court appearance this afternoon. 18-year-old Elias Browning facing 9 charges, including murder and homicide by vehicle, stemming from an April 28th pursuit with the Georgia State Patrol. That chase led to a crash where a 19-year-old passenger was killed, according to Coroner Bryan. Bryan says there were 2 other occupants in the vehicle. Both survived the crash. Browning did not appear in court today. He was represented by criminal defense attorney Jennifer Curry. She entered a not guilty plea for all charges on behalf of her client and requested the case be bound over to Superior Court. Judge Ranieri ordered Browning to be held without bond, except on the charges for which bond had already been set. That case was bound over to Superior Court.